Commentators Andy Gray and Martin Tyler.
It's a mouth-watering clash between two sets of footballers who have been nigh on invincible this season. Arsenal do have a game in hand, but so little else between the clubs. Both on 26 points. Both have a plus goal difference of 15. Arsenal top, only by dint of more goals scored. They are the best attacking unit so far. Manchester United are the best defensively. And here goes Kleb, right for it from the kickoff. Collision between Rosicky and Adebayor. So eager were they to support Kleb's early surge. Goal kick.
Well, working on the fact that they might be surprised, and they almost were, had Adebayor.
Record. Kleb.
Measure of the confidence these boys are playing with in red and white. Look at this, opened them up beautifully there.
Flamini to Clichy. He loves bombing on, but he's played more than 100 times for Arsenal without scoring, and that didn't threaten to open his account. Of headed goals past Manchester United this season. Rooney. Some room here for Giggs. Tevez trying to get across the front of Gallas then.
Awkward height. The deflection here just makes it really awkward. Iboué gets caught here. Lovely run off him from Giggs. But this deflection here just really ended up fizzing at Tevez. Just couldn't adjust his body. And he's up top. So one of you has got to work the left side. The other plays central. And Ronaldo will play on the right.
Rosicky. For the run of Adebayor. Fabregas, the goal machine, is in the middle. Referee as Vidic spreads his arms. Arsenal asking.
I tell you, it's worth another look. This is worth another look. This leg goes in there, and just how bad is that? Look at Vidic, look at the tug in the shirt. Honestly, I think defenders at times get away with absolute murder in there. Look at that. Clear tug at Kleb's shirt.
What Howard Webb had to realise was the tug on the shirt responsible for Kleb ending up. Fabregas to take the free kick. Moved back in by Mathieu Flamini, out by Vidic, on by Rooney. Tevez. Ronaldo. Five forward for Manchester United here, and Ronaldo able to whip it in dangerously. Sagna wasn't quite sure where Ryan Giggs was, it seems.
I just think that with Sagna doing nothing, it fools Ryan Giggs. This is a brilliant ball across from Cristiano Ronaldo, and Sagna doesn't really know what to do. He ends up leaving it. It turned out to be a decent decision in the end, because it just takes Giggs a little by surprise.
He wants a little bit more edge to their attacking play, Arsenal's. Will defend here against Giggs. Only ever scored one league goal against Arsenal. It was at Highbury.
This is a good hit. There's absolutely no reason why he shouldn't take it on. They get a bit of good fortune here. Just there, he has a look. Rooney's run just occupies Sagna. Just gives him a chance to take the shot on.
Toure. Of course, if Manchester United were to lose, Arsenal would be 3 points ahead with the game in hand. Here's Toure! Now that's an opening. Such a sense of adventure about his football, even in a contest that's been chessboard like this.
Well, sometimes it might just take something like this. This Rio Ferdinand gives him a little too much.
Brown goes towards the near post. Gallas steered it away. Connected by Rosicky. Might be some space. There hasn't been much for Arsenal in this first half. It's a break on here for them, with Kleb as well. And Webb's given it against Anderson.
Yeah, I think it's a foul. Soon came to an end, that quick break. We haven't had much of that. Well, without the left foot of Van Persie, they seriously can't look at hitting this at N1. And Gallas just coming over to have a word with Fabregas.
William Gallas has been a real leader in his short time as Arsenal's captain this season, in succession to Thierry Henry. Fabregas listening to him. And it was Gallas who obviously got the right message across, but his fine header was bettered by Van der Sar's save.
Well, he's lucky in a way that that ball's right at Van der Sar, and that's what makes the save possible.
And we're closing in on the completion of a goalless first half at the Emirates. And here's Brown. Ronaldo, Rooney near post again, and it's found its way in, and it's not a goalless first half at the Emirates because Manchester United have taken the lead. Rooney did it in this fixture last season, he's done it again today.
Well, this is a real smash and grab and a real scruffy goal that Manchester United supporters and players don't mind. As I said, they've been on the back foot most of this first half, and then right on cue, well, Wes Brown does well initially out there on that right hand side. It's a decent run from Rooney, just gets ahead of Gallas, and do you know, I think Gallas might even block the first shot, and it comes back and hits Rooney. No, it comes off Gallas actually. He doesn't get a good purchase on this. Look at that, Rooney. I don't even know if that's going in, Martin. That might have just been a kind of across the face of goal. But sometimes luck plays a part. There'll be a big debate about that as to who exactly will get credited with that.
Well, the run made the goal.
Yeah.
And Manchester United, the champions, lead this morning's league leaders by 1-0.
I just wonder if he thought that Wes Brown's initial challenge there, I'm not sure who it was on, when he eased him out, the player, Arsenal player out, quite physically out the way, whether he's complaining that that might have been a free kick, I don't know. Sure, the guys will have a look at that at half-time.
And set up for Kolo Touré,
and there's a deflection there, but took it wide.
It's half-time. Well, William Gallas, who nearly scored at one end, has got the final touch at the other, with Wayne Rooney going near post right at the end of the first half, which was meandering really to a 0-0 situation. But Manchester United, untidily, but very happily from their perspective, lead at the break at the Emirates. Arsenal's unbeaten record is under threat here from the defending champions. It's Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1 at the break.
I don't think it was going in, and that might be the case. And not only will Ryan Giggs be waiting, so is Rooney waiting, I guess, to find out.
It's Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1 at the start of the second half, whoever's goal it is.
With Eduardo.
Good pressure by Anderson again.
But they trust their ability, Arsenal players, don't they? That's the thing. Just
on from Fabregas to Adebayor. Eboué. Adebayor, smothering save by Van der Sar. Sanya's there, and Fabregas. 1-1 at the Emirates. The boy from Barcelona, who's the main man here, has done it again.
Well, it's just quite incredible, this season that this young man is having. He's unlucky. I think he's done a brilliant job of stopping Adebayor. But he's right at the heart of it. United get stretched for one of the first times in the match. And just watch this, it's a lovely ball and a run. But look at the goalkeeper, out he comes, smothers it, and Sanya just says, this is mine, I'm keeping it alive. And remember last week when he thrashed at one at Anfield, Fabregas, he controls this one and just picks his spot. When the cool head was needed, the right man was in the right place. Best possible start for Arsenal.
6 league goals, 11 in all matches for the Gunners. This season it's been an incredible upsurge in that side of his game.
that's the foul. I'm sorry, Martin. I do think Howard Webb has been far too picky by far today.
Rosicki. Sanger again. Tossed in towards Adebayor. Setting up Flamini.
Well, it's a hit. Just leaning back slightly. You can see that. The moment it left his foot, it was always over.
Clichy. That's the chalk on the ball. Clichy. Knew he was looking for. Webb shouts for handball. Howard Webb had a pretty good angle on it. Waves away the protest from the Gunners.
It might have come up and hit the hand, but I don't think I'd have given the penalty either there. He's rather played at him. Lovely run from Clichy. And he just pokes a leg at that and straight at the arm from what, a foot away. You're not going to get a penalty for that. Not unless it's a mistake from the official. It's quite right there.
Aaron Hargreaves.
Flashing that.
By Evra. Rooney. And Giggs and Arslan picked him up. Nor Tevez, nor Rooney! That's very good play by Manchester United.
It was a bad mistake from Fabregas. He gave the ball away cheaply, and there's that four that we've talked about. It's a lovely little dink ball in from Rooney. Well, I'm not going to say it's easy, but Wayne Rooney will know he should work the goalkeeper from there. That's the least he should do. And that's what Sanya does. This is when they can get 2v1 against Evra.
Eboué. Kleb. Going to shoot this time.
Just took a lot of time. Well, Eboué didn't use Sanya. Look at the run he's made on the outside. He just gets closed down by Rio Ferdinand very, very well. Ronaldo are capable of doing anything.
Well, both teams have got the tools to finish the job,
absolutely, Mark.
Here's Adebayor. Kleb. Taking on Brown. Goal kick.
Just got a little congestion. I just wonder, everyone gets sucked to this near post, and Eboué is coming in back post. I know it's a real difficult. Watch the top of the screen, but watch all the Manchester United players. Every one of them gets dragged into that near post. Look at that. There's a massive gap. If Eboué really wanted to come in there, come out. United had the goal, had the lead.
Here's Rooney. Well, Evra, in goes Ronaldo. Arsenal were hesitating. Rooney. Romania pleased to restore a bit of order here. And it deserted the home side momentarily.
Lovely little ball from Wayne Rooney, and Evra couldn't have done any more. He couldn't score, the angle was against him. Just a little bit lack of...
Eboué is getting a lot of the ball in this facet of the game. Kleb. Here's Thomas Rosicki for Arsenal.
Just trying to use the outside of his right foot to bend it. It's caught rather out in front of him here. He just sees it early, right across the ball. Decent effort, good idea. Just didn't have enough on it to get it back on target.
Zaha anticipating well. Great run by Evra for Manchester United, and Ronaldo, with 9 minutes to go, has put Manchester United back in front.
I warned you about Evra. I warned about Eboué coming off, and maybe he would just do something. And my goodness, hasn't he just? You watch top of the screen, you watch Walcott and Evra, what happens? Evra's run will come in any minute. He goes behind everybody. It's a super run, but no one tracks him, no one picks him up. And from there, the alarm bells are ringing for Arsenal. And it's take your pick. Well, you said Ronaldo hasn't produced a champagne moment yet. Well, he just has.
And Alex Ferguson, who put Patrice Evra back in the team today. And he supplied Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's a lead now for Manchester United to defend in these closing minutes. Better than they defended their lead in the opening minutes of the second half, they will hope.
Pretty good indeed.
Toure. Keep going, as Arsenal have to. Eduardo, Adebayor. Oh!
What a day he's having.
Patrice Evra wondering how he got away with this.
Well, I'm not so sure if Adebayor could have gotten something on this, but he doesn't. Well, you talk about good fun.
Oh, and it's come through to Eduardo's ability at snap shooting is very good indeed. Better than that incident showed.
When you see what he did against Sheffield United with that left foot, this is probably an easier chance because it's sitting softly for him. Doesn't come at him fast, comes at a nice height, he has time to set himself. Big games, big moments, come and go. And that one is come and gone.
One goal margin today is all that it takes to salute a splendid achievement. Here's Clichy. And at the back post, and eventually it comes out to Walcott. It's still not going.
Giving it. Linesman's giving it, Martin. Linesman's running away. Linesman is giving it. Flag went up ages ago. He was off and running. I've got no idea who scored this. I've got no idea who got the last touch.
Was it over the line?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he was off. He was off ages ago. They've almost made a mess of this. When does it go in? Is it there? There it is. It's William Gallas. What a finish. Gallas knows it because he wheels away. What a finish this is. Under pressure. He's a centre half. But look at the way he cushions it in. But yet again, I'll tell you, we talked about Evra. It was Gael Clichy's turn this time. What a run he made down this left wing.
90 seconds to go. Gallas, who scored against Manchester United for Marseille, he scored against Manchester United for Chelsea, and now in the nick of time he's done it for Arsenal.
There's the coolness of a Fabregas there at that back post, tight angle.
Well, it's a new club record for Arsenal, 25 games now unbeaten, thanks to William Gallas in the most dramatic of circumstances. After Manchester United led twice here, Fabregas equalised the opening United goal, which went in off Gallas from Rooney. Ronaldo must have thought he'd won it, but Manchester United couldn't hold on. The champions have ended the 100% home record at the Emirates this season, the 11th visitor and the first to avoid defeat. But Arsenal stay top, still by goals scored, still with a game in hand. And down to the captain's contribution, William Gallas, and an eagle-eyed linesman, Darren Cann, who said goal for Arsenal in the nick of time. Edwin van der Sar doesn't agree, but the scoreline is in the record books. It is Arsenal 2, Manchester United 2.
Stunning, absolutely stunning finish. Always knew it was there. It did take a while to get going. But what you can be certain of when these two come head to head is that something is going to happen somewhere along the line. Extraordinary stuff.